Hi everyone and welcome to the first of my Harry Potter paintings for this September. We've got a bit of a problem with this painting because, as you can see here, this is supposed to replicate smoke and obviously all up here coming out of the train. The problem we've got is this painting has got a colour coding issue because these are the drills for that colour. Now, I'm not being funny or nothing, but I certainly feel reluctant to put them on an area which is supposed to be replicating smoke. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work from the bottom upwards because I've always said that I wanted to try that technique. We may have to swap this out to a white because I really don't like the idea of this being a blue on what's supposed to be a cloud. We'll have to work on that, but this is the thing, this is sometimes with paintings you get a colour coding issue, but what we're going to do first of all is I want to put a bit of washi tape on this first because we need to put that on here so that we know which way. We know that if we go like this and pull this down, you put it on the wrong way, it will pull like no tomorrow. So obviously this is what we call a partial, so these parts here and these parts down here are not drilled. But I'm going to work from the bottom up for a change. It's quite a small painting, as you can see. It's completely shrinks my light board there. But we're going to try this and see how we get on. I was thinking of multi-placing, but because of the contour on it, I don't think I can. But we'll see what we can do on there. But yeah, I've never really done like a one from the bottom up before, I don't think. It certainly feels strange because I tend to go from the top down, but what I thought, I looked at it and I thought this is a great painting to start from the bottom up because, yeah, I mean, I have got some white drills here that are from my, if you looked in my, oh gosh, I have got some of these. If we've got some spare of them, this comes from the Mike and Sully painting. So if we've got any spares of them, I'll swap it out for that. But yeah, I don't like the idea of that being blue. I mean, all the other colours seem to be spot on. But it's just that sky for some apparent reason. Apologies if we're getting a bit of contrast from the sun. We've got mixed weather today. 1 minute it's sunny, the next minute it's cold. But we have got a very big thunderstorm down here. So as you can see here, I took a photo of it, but let me just see if I can get it. It's quite horrible weather over here at the moment. As you can see, it's a big thundercloud, but it keeps going from sunny to shiny. So yeah, we may get a streak of reflection from the sun on there, but normally when it's weather like that, I have to wait till like 6-7 o'clock before I can film. So, because it's bank holiday Monday today, I don't have to work, which is results. Yeah, baby. But yeah, it's I was debating, do I go like, see, because can you see the sun's coming in now? So this is going to be quite difficult, but I'll try and go with the flow of the sun if we can. And it's marvellous, it comes out now. Oh, damn it. Bring back the rain. What I'll do is I'll see if I can balance it. I might have to put the kitchen light on to try and rectify it. It's marvellous, isn't it? The minute I thought it's raining, so I'll get me painting that and start working on it. And then the minute I start to do it, the bloody sun comes back out. Reminds me of that Nick Kershaw song, actually. You know, the one that goes, I won't let the sun go down on me. I won't let the sun go down. So this is obviously some sort of bridge, but I got this painting from the works, and I think I paid like £3 for it, so it was nice and cheap. Funny thing is I went in there to get a crest because they have a crest which has got I'm really sorry about this. I'm a little bit annoyed because like I don't like working with like Do you see what I mean? Like, it's in a very awkward position, but now that we've started it, we're going to have to go through with it. But what was I saying about the crest? Yeah, so I went in there for this crest because they've got the Harry Potter crest, and it's got Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw and Gryffindor. And the funny thing is I saw this and came out with this instead. I couldn't find I thought I picked it up. I couldn't find the crest, so because I was in a bit of a rush that day, so I just picked up any one that I saw, and I thought, oh lovely, I'll start that when I get in, and then I opened it up to find it wasn't even the crest, it was a train. Now obviously it's May today, because I'm filming this in May, and I've changed all the calendars over, because I've got like 3 different calendars, because normally I get one free through the year from one of the charities that I donate to, and then I saw this Harry Potter one, and as people will know me, I love me Harry Potter. I'm a massive fan of Harry Potter, and one of the pictures that I was changing over, because obviously I was changing it from May, was the next one on the thing was Robbie Coltrane, who played Albus Dumbledore. He played Hagrid, Rufus Hagrid, and unfortunately Robbie Coltrane sadly passed away. I think it was earlier this year. Such a great actor, and I thought, oh my god, this is the best photo, and it really did put a smile on my face, because it's one of my favourite characters. So my favourite characters in Hogwarts, I mean, I like them all, but I think for me it's got to be Hermione, Hagrid, Professor Snape, Professor Dumbledore, Professor McGonagall, Ron, Harry, Aragog, I love Aragog the spider, and you know that one, I can never get her name right, but you know the one that pulls the mandrake out, and she pulls it out and they start screaming and they go like that as they pull the plant out. Can't remember what her name is, but she works in the greenhouse. I think I did say it, McGonagall, weren't it? I don't know. I always thought Professor McGonagall was played by Maggie Smith. She's a brilliant actor, Maggie Smith. She's been in so many things. Downton Abbey, Nanny McPhee, she's been in The Lady with the Van. She's just an amazing actor, actress, and yeah, she's just amazing, and she's still acting. So yeah, she doesn't want to give up. Well, as I say, I do apologise that this, I mean, it's difficult for me to assess it because I've got reflection on the top of my phone, so I won't know what it looks like until I play it back, but because we've started it now, I just want to get it as much done as I can as possible. So yeah. But yeah, it's, I've had this for probably about, good God, at least a couple of months, I should imagine, but obviously September is where I do all my Harry Potter. I've got loads of Harry Potters to do. I'm looking forward to June, because obviously that's when I do all my beach themes. I've actually got a beach theme coming in my Temu wall, and it's actually changed today. Remember, I'm filming this in May, so obviously you would have seen that before this, and when you see this video it will be September, so it actually changed today to say that it was in processing at the hub. Now, I'm not being funny, but their speed has been absolutely fantastic, and I'm just waiting for the quality, because obviously you've got to remember I've never shopped with Temu before, so I'll always, when I'm shopping with a new when I'm shopping with a new company, I'll always place like a tiny order, because I don't want to spend loads if the quality's not going to be good. So I always do like a small order. If I'm happy with it, then I'm going to be scrapping AliExpress, because I'm still waiting for that pen that I ordered way back probably in March, I think it was. I'm still waiting for it, and it's just so slow. I mean, like they said on the thing it was fast delivery, but the thing is, it's now saying because it's in the destination country, which would be my country, the UK, it won't track anymore. Now, my mum did ring me to say that there is a little grey package, so I'm hoping that that is that. Or it could be something, it could be my Corgi Model Club package, because there's a thing called Corgi Model Club. So, yeah, I don't know on that one, but yeah, it's definitely faster. I can't believe it. I mean, the next day they sort of dispatched it, and then before you know it, it's on like a same day flight. So I'm really, really happy. And they'll always keep you informed. You can sign up to text alerts, and you'll know when it's Temu because it comes in an orange bag. But I was having a chat with a friend of mine, and she was talking about if it's good, she's going to scrap Ali. But what I'm going to do is, if I like the look of a painting, I'm going to try and stop Amazon now. So I'm going to try and get it even cheaper through through Temu, because half of the paintings that were on my wish list on Amazon I got for half price through Temu. I can get like 4 to 5 paintings on Temu easy. It's very much similar to Fansels. So yeah, I think I'll place another order with them. They're really, really lovely. And I've got this, I think I ordered another pen, a fish pen, because with my fish pen, the I don't know if I've got it on here, but if you've seen in other videos, you can see it's got like a little bit of a crack on it. So, and this gold thing is moving further and further up the shaft, so it needs replacing, I think. But yeah, but it's been a lovely day today. I've been reading a bit more of my book, so I'm now about that far up the book. Love reading. I would quite happily... I can't read on the train though, because I find that I go over the same line all the time. I can't read in my head, I have to read out loud. So normally in the summer months, it's coming... I normally sit out in the garden, and it's just... oh, it's lovely, you know. You've got the birds singing in the background, you've got Bellamina playing on the floor. Bellamina, her name's Belle, but I like to call her Bellamina, and she's the little bunny rabbit that is my sister's. So yeah, this is coming out really nice. I quite like this. I love the way there's like little black lines in between the bricks, and the contour of this little arch bit's really lovely. My friend has just been doing a painting that's coming under, it looks like a cottage or something, and then next to the cottage you've got this big ocean that's got like boats in it, and I quite like the look of that. I have got a painting that has got a lake on it, and Sunny Stormy did say it looked a bit like Blue Lagoon, and I do need to get round to watching that still. Apparently it's supposed to be a really good film, so yeah. So I think what we'll do is we'll break this up into sections. So depending again on the time, I'd like to do, say, this session 1, then the cloud 2, then the train 3, I don't know, and then the black 4 maybe. But what's lovely about this is up here they've actually got a bit of piping going round the letter, so that's pretty good. But yeah, I thought I'll try the going from the bottom up for a change. And also this painting's quite unique because it doesn't have that border on the edge where you've normally got like a white border. They've cut that off for you, so I think this is great because it gives me an idea of what the painting will look like without the border. I have worked on paintings with the works that have borders on it, so this is something new and I quite like it. The stick, it's quite weak stick, but we'll always seal it as best we can. But yes, so it's a busy old week this week because we've got the King's Coronation on the, let's have a look, I think it's the Saturday. I keep getting confused if it's Friday or Saturday. And I'm going to be staying over at the relatives on that weekend because the trains are going to be up the wall. And whenever it's like a wall thing, I like to watch it at my relatives. And yeah. And then I'm thinking I've planned like dominoes for that day. And then I think Saturday is the concert, isn't it? And then obviously you've got the Suns in. Then I think Sunday is street parties or something. I think it's very similar to when they did the Platinum Jubilee for the Queen. And then Monday is just a normal bank holiday, I think. But yeah, we've got so many bank holidays. I think originally the bank holiday was supposed to be the 8th of May, but they moved it. I could be wrong on that, so please don't quote me because I don't know. But yeah, it's going to be... I just want to get that out of the way now, because then we don't really have any other special events after that until gone. Well, June and July is my mum... Well, July is my mum and dad's birthday, because it's quite funny. She was born on the 30th, and then he was born on the 31st, so it's like we've got a double whammy, it's so close. And then September is my auntie's birthday, which I don't talk to, so I don't have to worry about that. And then we always have something in Whittam called the International Puppet Festival. You can search it on Google. It's called Whittam International Puppet Festival. It's been running for God knows how many years, donkey's years probably, but it's always on, I think it's the last Saturday of every month. I mean, I totally forgot once, and I was walking through town and I thought, oh my God, what's that noise? And then I thought, oh God, we're not going to get across the road. And the carnival is even worse because you can't cross the road. I think carnivals are very old-fashioned. I don't really understand the point of them. You know, you're playing loud music, upsetting all the pets, going through the street, banging and crashing on lorries or whatever it is, dancing around with different vehicles. I mean, I have done one and I've seen it. What I do like as well is the Clacton Air Show. We used to go all the time, and we would always sit on this specific wall that was near enough towards the top. But I've actually got Amazon coming today with some super glue, because I needed to get some more glue because I hate using this glue. I use it for my models and stuff. So yeah, I don't really like liquid glue. I get stuck to it too easily. So what I like to do is the brush on glue. The brush on glue, you get just the amount you want, but whatever you do, do not tip it over. So if you accidentally tip the bottle, it will glue the head up of the tube of the glue. So it's you know them diamond painting sticky jelly things that you can put down and you put your tray on it so it don't move. I use one of them to hold the glue on and stuff. So I'm just going to raise this up a bit because my pen is getting a little bit close to it, but yeah, because obviously the drills are a little bit, I can try multi-placing, but because it's on a curve, it could be quite challenging, but I'll give it a go. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, cool. But yeah. So yeah, every year we have that, so that's pretty good. Oh, please go away. It's what it's like all day long. Ping, 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 and it's like I can't get to it any quicker. It does. I don't mind it, you know. I'll get to it as soon as I can, but it's just I feel like I never get a break from emails. So if it's important, it'll have to wait, I'm afraid, because what I might do is I might put my phone on silent, because this seems to be going off every time I paint, so it's quite annoying. But yeah, it's interesting how some of the lines are going like that, and then you get further down and it's like clumped up a bit, but I think it's because it's going in and ending of the brick, maybe. But yeah. But this is such a... I am getting quite fond of these 30 to 30s because they're much smaller and they're just the perfect size to put on the wall. I think 30 to 40s are a little bit on the long side, but I do love my 30 to 30s. And I do love my 30 to 40s. So I'm going to be doing... There's a bigger painting that I want to get. I want to get that workstation as well. You know, the station that... it's a diamond painting thing or something, but it's like a workstation thing, but it's just the price. I'm not paying 130 plus. I would value that at probably 80. I'd be comfortable at 80, but I'm not paying over £130 for a piece of metal. I'm sorry, no. Or steel or whatever it is. I don't think it's worth that one bit. I think to be fair, you know, these people, these companies just feel like they can whack up the prices because, you know, the cost of living and stuff like that. And it's like I know companies are struggling too, but you've got to understand that many people are trying to buy food where it's so, you know, cost of, you know, really high in price, and then you're putting prices up even more. I mean, we can't really afford it, to be fair. So obviously then companies are thinking, oh, we can make a lot of money on that because they're not selling it in shops, so we can slap on the cost. And I'm like, no, we won't. It's quite funny actually, because I have got a supplier that deals with some of the issues that I need for one of my collections, and I bought off him. He was a new supplier, and I bought off him, and he then decided to send me an offer and slap the prices up, and he thought that I was going to pay the new price, and I was like, no thank you, decline. Because I have an option to decline it, because with Vinted they'll send you a, like, if you've loved heart it, it will send it to the seller to say that you've loved heart it, and then you send an offer. And I was like, I'm not paying that, no. You know, the price is not, the price of the collection is £4.99, so why would I pay £7.49 when it's supposed to be £4.99? Because the buyer upfronts the label for the seller, so you would have had that on top of the £7.49. And I was like, I don't think so, mate. £4.99, don't be greedy, you know. So yeah, I was like, no comprende, thank you very much, abracadabra. I used to have a magic box. Used to love my magic set, and my favourite thing was the wand. You know, the little black wand that you would have white bits at the end of the wand of the stick thing. That was quite good. I used to have a puppet of a, you know, the little bunny rabbit that's supposed to come out the hat. I had a fake hat, and you would have the cap, the hat, and there's a little slit in the hat, so you put your bunny up through there and, you know, do the little show and stuff. And yeah, that's how they got it into the hat, basically. But one trick that always amazes me is, you know, when they're lying on stage and they're in a box, and then what they do is you've got the head in one part of the box and the feet in the next part of the box, or the legs, and then they saw the box in half. But I think what happens is, I could be wrong, I think what it is the box is like that, but there's a sheet here. So where they're lying, they're actually this side. So when they bend it, they're bending their body round in two halves, but that side looks like it's cut in two halves. Some magicians actually do show you how it's done, because with me, with magic tricks, I think they're great, but I do like to see the creative side of it and how it's actually made. That's what I love about magic. But I've got into watching Bargain Hunt. Just thought I'd randomly share that. But yeah, it's now sort of proper died down now, so it's come back to dull weather. So what I'll do is I'll turn the light off now. I won't fall off the chair this time. That's better, isn't it? But yeah, it's funny, this weather. But I like it when it's dark and gloomy. It's the perfect sort of time to watch a film. That's what I love about when it's cold and miserable. If it's raining, I love the sound of rain. Sometimes if I can't fall asleep, I'll ask Alexa to play rain. It was quite funny because the other day I was watching a YouTuber, and she said, I think she asked Alexa for something, and I'm sitting here and I'm watching it, and I think she said, what's the time? And it set my Alexa off because I've got an Alexa plug. I've got an Echo Show and an Echo Flex, which is basically a plug that sits in the wall that has Alexa on it. And yeah, it was quite funny. So I just go, Alexa, shush, you know. Actually, that's a point. Alexa, what's the weather forecast today?
In Braintree, it's 14 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Today, you can expect clouds with a chance of showers, with a high of 16 degrees and a low of 6 degrees.
Alexa, what's the weather forecast all week?
In Braintree, it's 14 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Today, you can expect clouds with a chance of
I'm
showers,
sure she's just said
with
that.
a high of 16 degrees and a low of 6 degrees.
Alexa, what's the weather forecast tomorrow?
Tomorrow in Braintree, you can expect intermittent clouds, with a high of 12
God.
degrees Celsius and a low of 3 degrees.
Alexa, what's the weather forecast Wednesday?
On Wednesday the 3rd of May in
Wait for it,
Braintree,
clouds.
you'll see intermittent clouds,
Yeah,
and
see?
can expect a high of 13 degrees Celsius and a low of 7 degrees.
So it looks like we're getting... Let's just do Thursday as well. Alexa, what's the weather forecast in Thursday? Alexa, what's the weather forecast for Thursday?
On Thursday the 4th of May in Braintree, there will be showers, with a high of 14 degrees Celsius and a low of 8
Alexa,
degrees.
stop. May the force be with you. Yeah, the May the 4th be with you is basically Star Wars Day. So the 4th of May is always Star Wars Day. But yeah, it looks like we're in for a shitty week of crap weather by the looks of it. Well, considering we've only just done this little section, we're sped by this, but that's great. I do think for this one, I have discovered there's a new way of putting these on the wall. I use these, and I tested it with my calendar, and it worked, because I normally hot glue them on the wall. But I bought these, and they're really strong. I put them on my calendar to put it on the wall, and they're basically glue dots. So what I'm going to do is, I would like to get a black frame for this, and then what I'll do is I'll put it on the wall while I wait for the frame to come and stuff. But you can just put a little bit of glue dot on the back of it and it'll stick it on the wall. I don't like using blue tack because it can stain the wall, and sometimes if it's too on the wall it will pull the paint off. I mean, I need to have a fresh lick of paint in here anyway, so but yeah, it's I feel like every so often I need to redecorate. But it's a job that I don't really need to do. I mean, paint is like 20 quid, so I can get 2 tubs of that easy. But in B&Q, they can actually mix it for you. So if you wanted it a certain colour, they've got a system where they can mix it. It's really cool. But yes, unfortunately, this must be like the wettest of the UK weather that we've had, because we just seem to get crap weather daily. But yeah, I thought, oh, today's great, lovely sunny day. But no, it starts to rain again. Because the rain does, believe it or not, it does make you a bit moody, because it has an effect on your mood because it's just miserable out there. Having said that, yesterday was really, really lovely weather, so I quite enjoyed it. I think I went shopping in the morning. Yeah, I went to get something for lunch. Talking of which, that's lunch coming up next. So what I'd like to do is I'll just finish off this little bridge, or we'll skip one over there. Yeah, we'll just finish off the little bridge if the camera will let us. I always get nervous if there's not enough storage, you see, so we'll just do this little bit down here, and then that will be a wrap. I said that to my friend once, and she goes, what do you mean by that? And I said, well, in film productions, they will go, that's a wrap once they're finished filming. So, yeah. It's like, oh, okay, thank you. I was like, you're welcome. But yeah, I think I'd like to do an R2-D2 painting, like a Star Wars theme. I've seen some Star Wars cards that I quite like the Chewbacca Chewie. Obi-Wan Kenobi, you know, Darth Vader and all that. I'd like to do some of that. Luke Skywalker. I'm pleased I got this started because I really wanted to get this started out. Get it, because this is nice. This is quite a nice short one, so I can easily tackle that easy. I have got another painting, but as per usual, Amazon have delayed it because they've sent it with Royal Mail, which is unreliable, as we all know. So I don't know if that's coming tomorrow. They're not going to deliver today because it's a bank holiday. So yeah, but I think I'm probably going to, if I want a painting, I'm going to look on Temu, see if I can get it a little bit cheaper. By the way, Temu does have a minimum spend thing, so you do have to spend £10 minimum. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've got, I think I ordered 4 paintings, and then I found these key rings, and I believe I've ordered a fish pen. I'm sure I ordered a fish pen. I can't remember, but yeah, I want the blue one because there's a fish pen that has a blue tail, and I love blue. Blue is my favourite colour, so yes, I really can't wait to start that one, which is really lovely indeed. So yabba dabba doo. Flintstones, me the Flintstones, yabba dabba doo da day. I think Diamond Painting Occasion, which is Debbie, she's done a Flintstones. Was it Debbie that did one? Petter can confirm because Diamond Pitter, she's the specialist. She will tell me if it's the channel that I'm referring to. But Petter, her and her bloody earrings, she loves her earrings. But do check out Pet's channel, such a great person. You know, she does a lot of hauls. She wants to go into making her own earrings and stuff. I think she said she wants to do like a market or something, or sell them at market. So that's a great idea. And don't forget, Pet, if you're watching, because I know obviously the time difference is different for you, but don't forget you can sell on Etsy. There's an app called Etsy, ETSY, and you can sell your things on there too. You could probably sell them on Vinted as well, to be fair. So yeah. Vinted is a little bit annoying because like certain things, the most annoying thing is say like I had like one tray, I sold one of these, but then I wanted to sell another 4 just to offload some. They won't let you sell more than one thing. So if you've already sold something like that, that's it. You can never sell that again for some reason. But I just feel like they're too good to throw away in the bin. So I mean, I did do a giveaway, but I understand why it didn't really take off, because obviously I did a giveaway for wax, and then I thought to myself, well, everyone's going to have tons of this, so, you know, sadly I think we're going to be lumbered with these, but with the green trays, I'll just chuck them away. I'll only use them if I'm chock-a-block with trays kitted up, so, and then once it dies down a bit, I'll use a different colour. Sorry, I'll use different tray. I can hear someone's phone ringing. Not mine. I think we've had a good session on this. We've done quite a lot, actually. More than I thought. I thought we'd only do down there, but yeah, wow, I'm really happy with this. So this will be coming up on a Friday to the channel until it's done. So yeah. Hello, ding dong. I bought these, I think I've shown them in another video because one of my unboxings came with them in, but I bought these migraine strip things because I keep waking up with headaches for some apparent reason. Not every day, but some days. I think it's my pillows need renewing because every so often they do lose their plump. So plump is where you like fluff them up to make them look, to make them bigger, but I think they need renewing because every so often you do need to renew them because your head will compress it. So I need to look into, I think Humphreys is a good brand. Is it Humphreys, the one with the hippo on it? But yeah, so I use them and it's a really weird sensation. So you put it on your forehead and it's got this gel pack, and all I can say is it's very similar to getting like a brain freeze from a slush puppy. It's a constant sort of like freeze on the top of your head, but boy does it work. Like within about 30 minutes the headache was gone. It was really, really good. But migraines are horrible because they will make you, they will really tire you out and make you feel like sick and stuff. They're horrible. But for £3, I think I got 4 sachets in there, so it's really, really cool. But it's like a, let me see if it will let me. It's like, it comes in a pack like this. Yeah, so it's called a cooling gel sheet or something. But in there, as you can see, I've got to be careful because this one's not used yet. But it's like a gel, and there's a flimsy film on here. You pull that off, and then it just sticks on your head. It's really, really lovely. So I think I've got 2 sachets with 4 lots in. But it gives you 8 hours continuous cooling. It's really, really cool. And you can use it with medication as well because it's non-medicinal. So, yeah, it is really, really lovely. So I've definitely got to get them again. I only saw them by accident because when I was adding some medication to my shopping list, because I have different lists for different things like diamond painting, toiletries, that sort of thing. And I come across the medication that I needed, and I put it on my wish list to remind me to order it, because I don't order it unless I absolutely need it, because I've got loads of the I always make sure my cupboards are well stocked with them, and because I'm always using them, you see. And it came up with, here's something that you might like, and I thought, oh, I've never seen them before. My sister's always getting fancy things for like toothpaste and stuff and medicine, and I thought, oh yeah, that looks quite good. I'll do that and see if that's any good. So yeah, that was pretty good, and I thought, oh, I'll give it a go, and yeah, they were really, really good. So I'm definitely going to stop saying good. But yeah, I think they're great. So if you have a migraine, try them out. It might be okay for you, it might not, you know, but I found it really, really helped. Because while the medication's kicking in, obviously you've got that pain still until the medication starts to work. I mean, with ibuprofen, it tends to work within 30 minutes. So it just gives you that bit of relief while the medication kicks in, and then you can pull it off. You don't have to keep it on all day. But yeah, it's entirely up to you. Just going to do a bit of a refill here. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with this session. We've done quite a lot. So I don't think this will take very long to do. I think we've probably done this in about, I estimate 45 minutes, but it could be longer than that. But I've really had a blast on this. It's I think what made me do this today is because obviously changing the calendars over and seeing Hagrid on there, I thought, do you know what, I feel like doing a train painting from Harry Potter. So yeah, I think that's what made me do it really. But yeah, I do love me Harry Potter. I feel like I need to do up there, but I'm going to be good. I'm going to wait. But yeah. Okay, so that's that done. We're going to, I think next session we've got to do this line up here. And then I think we'll work into the black, because the black's only short, and then we'll do the red, and then we'll tackle to try and figure out what this smoke is. But I really don't like the idea of using blue on the white. But then half of me is telling me change it, and then half of me is telling me just do it and see what it looks like. But I can't see how cloud is going to be blue. So I might swap that out to the white. I can't understand why they've given us blue for that. I mean, if it was a bit of the sky, I could understand, but it isn't. So, but yeah, that's looking lovely. So let's turn it off. Oh yeah, that looks lovely. It's really 3D looking, isn't it? So that's going to be that. I think we can do this in probably 4 sessions. So yeah, we have a good another hour on it. I think we could probably do it in four lumps. But yeah, next time we will do this line here. We've got a bit of the line there that I've just seen. I think that's supposed to replicate the top of the bridge with this black. I don't know why that's black, but it's obviously some sort of... Looking at this, it does make me feel like maybe this was a colouring problem. And, I mean, personally, I would have liked that all brown. It is what it is. I don't know why that's black, but looking at bits like that and that there, it just feels like they've had an ink issue. But this is what it looked like on the box, so it could be that it's smoke off the train or something, like soot, you know. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what that red light looks like. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. If you want to get this for yourself, I will try and put the link in the description, but you know what the works is like, they always sell out quick. Consider subscribing to the channel. It's totally free of charge. If you want to buy me a lovely gift, you can do so. You're not obligated to, but if you fancy buying me a gift, the wish list is in there. I think I've covered everything else. And oh yes, the sister channels. You can check out all my sister channels, which is Diamond Paintings with Mike, this one. You've got World of Mike, which is the model sort of channel where I build models. You've got Crafts with Mike, where I do a wide variety of crafting things. And Shopping Hauls with Mike, where I do all my shopping unboxings from where I do food, grocery things. And I'm looking to bring in some sort of other things as well. Take care, guys. Have a lovely evening, and I'll see you next time. Catch you later.